Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be painting a mural. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Caitlin. I'm a recent Harvard grad pursuing a career as a full-time artist in New York City, and I've recently been commissioned to paint a mural. It's not a full wall, it's around 50 by 80 inches, so still quite big. I was referred by my friend Isaac to Mikio, whose family owns Toto Ramen in New York City. They've previously had artists paint at their other locations, but I will be painting in the Midtown East location. I have kind of a rough idea of what I want to do. I looked at their menu and I found images that I plan to sketch on this blackboard that Mikio helped me paint white. The last time I painted a mural was probably in high school. I had randomly reached out to Kung Fu Tea because I saw a chalk sketch on their wall of a dragon, but it wasn't painted in, and they said that it was just done for fun and nobody was planning to fill it in, so that's what I did back then. But this time around, I really want to do a better job of implementing my style and just producing a quality piece of work, because I don't feel like I painted to the best of my ability the last time around. So yeah, I have a quick sketch of what I plan to do. I think I'll be able to freehand it because it's not as big of a surface as I've worked on previously. This will definitely take a few days, I'm guessing 3 or 4 mornings, so hopefully it'll be done by the end of this week. All in all, I am very excited to be painting again, although I think I'm just going to be using Posca markers because I'm trying to integrate the sketchy style that I use, and using a paintbrush probably would just not look right. It is 7:50 a.m. I have to be there by 8:30, and it's around a 25-minute commute, so I'm gonna head out right now and I will see you guys there. Bye-bye! Okay, it is like 8:15 now, so I gotta go, but I'm super nervous and I'm very excited. I've never painted a mural in New York City before. Hi!
Catherine, right?
Yes, Caitlin, nice to meet you. Before we get into my process, I do want to share a quick disclaimer about this project. Essentially, I was hired by a friend of a friend and was told that this was a super relaxed and low-stakes opportunity to just try something new and explore my art style in a different medium. And now, to be completely transparent with you all about the pay, I initially shared that my rate for a custom painting this large would start at a couple $1,000s. They told me in return that they had a budget of $600 and could provide free lunch each day, as well as be flexible with how I wanted to approach the work. The restaurant owners really emphasized how much they love my sketchbook style work and basically wanted to see a page of that translated into a larger scale work. Weighing the pros and cons of this, I thought, why not? It could be really fun, and not everything is about money. I had some solid projects going on at the same time that would cover my rent and other expenses, so let's do it. I came day one with no real preparation. This was completely my fault for being so naive about the difference between drawing in a sketchbook and drawing on such a large surface. However, in my defense, I saw this mural kind of as a blank canvas that I would just go in, start, and finish. Long story short, day one did not work out the way I wanted it to, and I ended the day by painting over everything. So I just came back from painting, and that was probably the biggest fail ever. I was so unprepared. I thought I was prepared, but I was not. The surface that I was painting on was so much bigger than I thought it was going to be, and I was drawing so much smaller than I should have been. Mikio came and he saw the progress and he was like, wow, this looks great. And I was just like, can I paint over the entire thing? Sorry. And he was super nice and totally cool with it. He was like, I think it looks great, but if you want to redo it, like, feel free. So I just felt a lot better painting over everything and coming in tomorrow more prepared with a fully fleshed out sketch versus kind of just this collage that I had. We're gonna come back better tomorrow, and we're gonna spend today preparing for that. So we have 3 to-dos today. One is to find inspo and mood board a little bit. I already did that, but the surface that he prepped for me actually isn't painted the exact cream color that I expected, so I think I'm gonna go back and revisit my previous ideas, Then I'm gonna make a fully fledged out sketch of what I actually want it to look like. And 3, gather the supplies and materials. So I'm hoping that one of my friends has a projector that I can borrow and pick up to use for tomorrow morning. We also have to stop by Blick to buy some larger black pens and just more pens in general, because the ink in these Posca markers was running out so quickly, a lot faster than I had hoped. I really want to do a good job, and I just don't think I was doing a great job, and so starting over was very necessary. First large painting back in the game. I'm grateful to have very forgiving clients and people who are honestly totally okay with whatever I produce. We low-key have a lot of other stuff to do today too, but we'll make it work. Okay, see you guys later. So right now we're gonna prepare for day 2 of painting with the sponsor of today's video, Playbook. If you haven't heard of Playbook, it's an online cloud that allows you to seamlessly organize, share, and collaborate on files and projects with your clients and team. Okay, so I want to walk you guys through 2 features that have been super helpful in terms of organizing my thoughts for day 2 of this painting. The first one is tagging and searching for files. Basically, when I add a file or a set of files to my project, I will hashtag it with a title, for instance, Toto Mural Inspo, so that I can quickly search through all of my Playbook media for that particular file without digging through everything. Similarly, the second function is grouping files. I really love how easy it is to group files on Playbook. All you have to do is drag and drop one file onto another, and this has really helped me manage designs without all of the clutter. I also have a super exciting announcement to share with you all. If you've been watching my recent vlogs, you know that 2 months ago, I signed a licensing contract with Playbook to create an illustration pack inspired by my dog and myself titled Uni and Chicken. Chicken is like my gamer tag, I guess. You can check out my process and see all the finished work on my published page. I'm also in the process of turning them into iMessage stickers, so definitely stay tuned for that. These illustrations, as well as hundreds more from other artists, are available for personal and business use right now. And if you're interested in creating your own set, you can also apply today too. That's all to say, if you're a creative looking to join our community of 800,000 plus artists centralizing all of our work in one place, you can check out the link in my description to claim your 4 terabytes of free storage on Playbook today. And I will see you guys for day 2.
So the plan today is to do all of the red work and then start on the black stuff if I am finished, but if not, that can just be a tomorrow thing.
So for day 2, I'm starting by painting this thick red noodle border to tie everything together that I plan to draw on the later days. I made sure to frequently step off the ladder to see the piece as a whole before continuing on. That turned out to be quite the workout, but very worth it. Yesterday, I definitely made the mistake of focusing in too much and not prioritizing the bigger picture. It also turns out that Blick doesn't carry Posca markers that are very big, so most of the day was actually spent coloring in the lines, which isn't fun, but alas, work is work. I'm really happy with today's progress. I redrew the storefront and added a little location illustration as well, which I think turned out really cool. I was starving by noon, so I ordered a ramen and watched an episode of Haikyuu, currently on season 2 and very obsessed. Today really made me feel justified in starting over because I already really love how the new work is looking, and I hope you guys do too. I'll see you guys very soon for day 3. Good morning. Okay, we have approached day 3. Super chill plan for the day, literally just writing out the text. This took me 3 hours, and if that sounds long to some of you guys, it is, but I really wanted to make sure the words were straight, the logo was perfect, and that the last part of the foundation of this piece was strong. My friend from Japan sent me 2 translations of ramen, and I literally just picked one of them to write. I had no idea that this was a really uncommon way of writing ramen, so I'm sorry if that offends anyone. I think it has, because these YouTube Shorts people are some of the meanest commenters I have ever met, but I'll take the criticism, thank you. And this marks the end of day 3. We have finally approached the last day and my favorite day, sketching the food and drinks. Here is a time lapse of me sketching out the takoyaki. As you can see, everything is completely free-handed, a part of my style that I really love and I think brings a sense of looseness to the work that people seem to be drawn to. I remember being pretty skeptical taking on this project because even though it sounded fun, oftentimes I feel that people really underestimate the value of artwork and an artist's time, so I didn't know if that would be the case this time around. However, as I was finishing up, I reflected on the past few days, and this was definitely one of the best decisions I've made in my artistic career. I feel like not only was I given the opportunity to explore, I also just learned so much working with real clients on a more fine arts related versus graphic design project. And these clients were just so wonderful to work with. I was the happiest girl coming to work each day and was pretty sad that this would all be over soon. And it looks like we're finishing up. This is the final work. The restaurant owners loved it, and it is exactly how I envisioned it in my head. Thank you so much to anyone who's watching this video right now. I hope you enjoyed watching the process. I would not have gotten this opportunity without all of your support, and so please know that I am so grateful every single day that I can say this is my job. Anyway, that is all I have for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. 이젠 여기까지 feels better that we're on a separate way